Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're all doing well as I always do. This is worth talking about, isn't it? Honestly, guys, it's ridiculous. As always, this live stream is being sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. There's a link in the description below. Where you can get some really good retro shirts, guys. So go check that out. Yada 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 yada. As you can see, there's been a bit of an update in terms of everything you can see. I've got a countdown clock. Not that it's only relevant because nothing's going to happen from a West Ham perspective for the next hour or for the next 6 months, really. To be honest, you can see there's all the social media down here as well, for that matter. And at the bottom says the latest subscriber and person who made a super chat. So, guys, what the fuck are we going to talk about for the next hour? Oh, this is absolutely fucking bonkers. I genuinely didn't think we were going to be sitting here chatting shit for an hour. Well, I knew we were going to be chatting shit for an hour, but not the shit that we need to be talking about. It's unreal. I've been talking to a few guys over on Yaz's channel, the Real West Ham, whatever it's called, and everybody's feeling exactly the same. You know, we're all deflated. We're all sitting there just thinking, what's the fucking point? What's the point? You know, and guys, to a degree, I'm not surprised. For the two people that are watching, let us know your thoughts in the comments and the live chat. Let us know what you're thinking. Sheena, Oyo back. Hope you're keeping well. There's literally a 28-second delay between what I'm saying and when it comes on YouTube for some stupid reason. David, hello, mate. Yep, no one again. It's crazy. Apologies, guys. When I did the video for the collector card deal, I genuinely thought everything was agreed. It looked like it was at one point, and then the deal just fell apart. Out of everything that was going on, saying it was, that's all the information. That's the information I saw at the time. So apologies. I mean, it's fantastic. We've had some very good number of subscribers over the last 24 or so hours since that video went up. So thank you to everybody that subscribed, including Kay and Williams. You can see your name at the bottom there. Who's the latest subscriber that's got his details available to be viewed. But yeah, I'm baffled. I just don't know what to say. I really, really don't know what to say. Am I surprised? To a degree, yes, and to a degree, no. Reason being is because, as I said when we did the accounts review, as I said when we did the accounts review, that it's not, we're £250 million in debt going into this season, and that Daniel Kretinsky's money was going into, the majority of that money was going in to sort the debt out. Sheena, that's a very good point. Actually, you're asking a very good question there. Not only the juniors, from what I'm seeing. It's literally just the kids that have gone. We've loaned out Connor Coventry, as we know. He went off on loan to Milton Keynes. I think his career's dead as a Premier League footballer. I really do. It's a shame. Mipo Odebeku's gone on loan to Doncaster. Joseph Anang's gone on loan to St Patrick's Athletic, which is in Dublin, I think, if I remember correctly. And Frederick Alves has gone on a permanent deal to Brondby IF. I don't know how much the deal was worth, but I don't think it's going to be all that much money. Sharky says nothing happening. I don't get it. Well, the fact is, mate, is the fact that we all know that West Ham has a one-in, one-out culture, always has done, and unfortunately always will. And as a result, because we've not sold any of the players that we thought we were going to, like for example Masuaku, Yarmolenko, etc., nobody's come in as a result. That's half the problem. So yeah. What do you guys want to talk about for the next 54 and a half minutes? Oh dear, I was so looking forward to this as well. I really, really thought we were going to bring somebody in. I really did. I thought there'd be a deadline day. I thought that Man United would sort themselves out, but they haven't. For those that may not know about it, that deal didn't go through because Man United see us as a European rival. He didn't go to Newcastle because because at the end of the day they wanted too much money from him. So it looks like the original plan's going to happen after all. That Lingard's going to leave Man United in the summer and he's going to join us on a free by the looks of things. So stick around for that. I'll be making sure I'm aware of that during the summer. Sheena says, I don't blame nobody. I don't blame nobody. I don't blame them. I think you're missing a word there. So I don't blame them. Nobody wanted. Don't blame anyone that nobody wanted. Yarmolenko, I'm guessing. Yep, absolutely agree. You know, Crystal Palace have done a deal for Jean-Philippe Mateta. Has just gone through. You know, Brighton were able to get striker in Diniz Undav. Donny van der Beek, as you can see from here. Has gone to Everton on loan. Matt Target, which we should have been all over, has gone to Newcastle on loan. Spurs' loan deal, Klukovensky, that's happened today. Their Ben Tandkar deal, £15.9 million, that's gone through today. Julian Alvarez from River Plate to Man City, but he's going back to River Plate on loan. Wout Weghorst, I think you pronounce that. Burnley, piece of genius from Burnley, absolutely piece of genius from Burnley. Sell Chris Wood for 25 million, bring in a striker replacement for half the price. That's what you do. That's what you do when you run a football club. David Granville should have got Fabio Covello or Dele Alli. I can't really see Ali adding much depth here, mate. But yes, Carvalho could have been fantastic. Again, we'll never know. Sharky saying saving the cash until the summer. Perhaps ? Lingard available on a free. That's exactly as I've just said, which you probably would have seen after you typed it, because there's a stupid delay going on between channels. Like for example, when I was on Yaz's channel earlier today, it's a weird thing. But guys, there's a song that I want to sing to you. It's a bastardization of an Oasis B-side, and I think pretty much I've got new guitar. I've got new guitar strings as well, for that matter. So this is the reason why I wanted to do it. It's a song. It's an old B-side that I say an old B-side, but it's a B-side that Oasis came out with called "Just Getting Older." But I'm going to change this round to be about the January transfer window. So ready? Tired, I'm sick of all the waffling and the transfer deadline day. Am I cracking up, or am I a West Ham fan? Am I cracking up, or am I a West Ham fan? Oh dear, yeah, that's basically it, guys. So if you want me to sing more songs, by all means let us know. Riley, hello mate. Disappointing is an understatement in my opinion. Yeah. Now I know a lot of people are disappointed. We're all disappointed. We're all pissed off with it. You know, that's the thing. It's just the fact that we all, to a degree, we all saw it, but we're kind of hoping we were going to be proven wrong. Sheena says, I agree, Riley with the thought would at least buy one striker, or buy one player. Riley said, not the song, it's the only positive of the last 31 days. David's in shock. Yeah, I can sing and just about play guitar. And Sheena's laughing at it as well. So, yeah, that's the thing. I genuinely can't think of what we're going to fill this hour with. Riley says, we're playing a very, very risky game, aren't we? Absolutely, mate. Completely agree. You know, it's pathetic that even the guy, the person that was at Sky for up at the London Stadium left about about 9 o'clock because nothing was coming in. It's risk. It's risk. It's a game of risk. It's what being a football owner is. It's a game of risk. But anyway, guys, cheers for what it's worth. The live stream drink. Oh, honestly. Well, I don't think this is going to make or break our season, this transfer window inactivity. Really don't think it is. But yeah, I'm not happy. I'm not like everybody. We're not happy. I'm not going into the meltdown that a lot of people are doing because I saw this coming. I really genuinely saw this coming, which is why I did that collector card review, opinion on it, I should say, because I genuinely thought that was the only deal that was going to come through today. The fact we're doing absolutely fuck all, is just it's baffling to say the least. It's absolutely fucking baffling. The amount of money we got we've got available, regardless of Kretinsky's investment to bring the debt down, as I've mentioned previously beforehand. You know, it's poor. It really, really is absolutely piss poor that we've got. We're in the situation now. I don't know. A lot of people have been saying. A lot of people have been saying who's to blame, and I think there's more factors than everybody thinks. I generally think there's more factors than anybody thinks. Yes, it's David Sullivan, of course, that's a given. Yes, you can point the finger to a degree at David Moyes, but I don't think it's just those two. I really don't think it's those two. I think there's a lot of more. I think there's a bigger picture here somewhere, and after this January, you know, there's a very, very good chance that the club is going to be sold in 18 months' time, because as we've all been talking about. So there's potentially after this after this transfer window, yeah, there are potentially 3 more transfer windows before Gold and Brady and Sullivan. Well, Sullivan and Gold, I should say, because they actually own that. Brady's just a mouthpiece. Sullivan and Gold sell the club. Yeah, all right. So that's the thing. And I hate to say it, guys, but I genuinely think it's only going to get worse. I genuinely think it's only going to get worse from here on out. In terms of transfer windows, you know, when you look at the, as I say, we went through beforehand. You know, it's great to see that Christian Erickson signed a 6 months contract with Brentford. Great to see that he's back playing football. I just hope and pray, like everybody else is hoping and praying, that he's doing okay, that he's okay with his defibrillator and everything else. But I really don't know what else we can talk about, ladies and gents. I really don't. There's 5 people watching, 2 likes. Thank you very much, guys. For those people that are watching, we hit 2,040 subscribers tonight. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. Very, just 60 away from 2,100. So hopefully that'll happen hopefully before the end of the season. 2,100 before the end of the season. Seeing what everyone's saying. Sharky saying we can still get top 6, but ideally we needed someone. Agreed, Sharky. Top 8 for me personally, mate. But yes, we can still get it. Whether we will or not is another matter. But totally agree with you. Riley says, well, I mean, who's to blame here? Because for once, it ain't the board. It ain't the board. Moyes maybe. Well, Riley, it is the board, because David Sullivan was haggling over £2 million for Coletta Car. Stupid thing. Simple as that. He was haggling over £2 million. That's why the Coletta Car deal didn't go through. Why did we leave it so late? It's West Ham transfer window, mate. We've been doing that for donkeys, with literally decades. Even before David Sullivan and David Gold got involved in the game. You know, that's what Harry Redknapp made his name for, as being the wheeler dealer on the last day of the transfer window. We've had it under Redknapp, we had it under Allardyce, etc., etc. Richard, hello mate. Hope you're keeping all right. Richard, let us know your thoughts on what you're thinking. I'm sure it's the same as everybody else, but let us know what you're saying. Why do we have to leave it so right? Why the bids for £50 million but no striker or defender? All concerning questions in my mind, says Riley. Absolutely agreed, mate. 50 million quid. Smoke and mirrors. A lot of people have been saying. Can't disagree with it. Also, for that matter, we can't surmise anything else other than that. 50 million quid just to test the water. So maybe we're going to try for them in the summer. There's rumours, of course, that Chelsea were bidding £110 million for Rice. Haven't really seen that from any really reputable sources, but apparently that's the reason why we were going scattergun. But I can't believe it. I don't believe it in any shape or form. Rice is not for sale. Good chance we're gonna lose him in the summer, but you know that's been a conversation for the last 5 windows now. Yeah, 5 windows. Sheena's asking how much was Man United asking for Lingard. Apparently it was around about 14-15 million pound, from what I'm hearing. And as I said earlier, Sheena, and they didn't want him to go to us, and they were trying to rinse Newcastle for that amount of money. So yeah, there's not really much more to talk about, to be honest with you guys. So Richard, come on, mate, give us your, if you're still here, fella, there's 8 people watching now, so I'm guessing there's more people. Put your comments in the comment section below, in the live chat, and I want to know what you guys are thinking. I'm sure we're all thinking exactly the same thing. But as I say, I'm not surprised in any shape or form that this has happened. I'm disappointed, of course, like everybody else, but I'm not surprised because at the end of the day, our books are cooked. £250 million in debt. I want to give my perspective on the Europa League ticket prices as well, for that matter. Well, it's just come to my mind. People kicking off that it's £65 for a ticket. It's not. Mine's £45. So, well, £46 including the stupid admin fee that we always get charged. But guys, yeah, as I say, put your comments in the live chat. Let us know what you're thinking. We don't have to talk about the deadline day because. Let's face it, guys. Let's face it. There's fuck all to talk about from a West Ham perspective. So let's treat this as a weekly chat, a weekly live chat, because there's nothing else to do. There really isn't. We haven't got anything else ready to talk about. See what else. See what everybody's talking. Nah, it's a bit of a shame that we couldn't get anybody through. But as I said. You know, it's just hard work. So as I say, the 6 people that are watching, ask any questions whatsoever in 7 people now. So put your questions in the live chat. Let's talk about stuff. Let's just absolutely anything. Riley says the only thing to do now is get behind the boys and back them all the way. Absolutely agree. The top 7 finish is still massive improvement. Absolutely agreed. David says, how are we going to get top 4? Top 4 was never in the making in the first place. Or win Europa League. Hard work, mate. Practice, I guess. Frank Cadillac says Rat having a medical. There's a name for the past. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do retro transfer deadline days, eh? Welcome, Frank. Rat. Oh dear, oh dear. So yeah, we've got 2 beers here to drink tonight, and I think I'm going to get them done in 40 minutes. The way this is going, honestly. Let's just refresh the transfer window thing, because there should be a few more things. It should update itself now. Is it? No. BBC, pull your finger out. But yeah, guys. So literally anything you 9 people want to talk about, You ask us any questions whatsoever, West Ham related, non-West Ham related. Let's chat. Because at the end of the day, guys, I mean, I'm still looking at what's going on with the rest of the clubs. But yeah, so come on, guys, let's have a listen to let's see what you're thinking. Sharky, I'm not going to the Kidderminster game, mate. I don't have enough points to go, but we will be doing a watch along on Saturday lunchtime for it. So come and come and chat. To show if you're around, we'll be live from 20 past 12 to talk about the game live. So if anybody's not going and that are watching this channel that aren't aware of the channel beforehand, come and have a watch, because you'll be chatting with other people as well. Riley says, I'll go simples. How was your weekend on Monday, mate? I've had the day off, fella. I've had the day off work. It's been quite nice. I've been able to sort a few things out. So I got some new guitar strings. My weekend was cool as well. It was nice and relaxing for the majority of it. But yeah. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to going back to work tomorrow. But it is what it is, mate. And I hope you had a good weekend and a Monday as well. For that, today went well for you as well. But yeah, no. It's, honestly, from a purely football fan perspective, the best thing that we've heard today is, as I say, is Christian Erickson signing for Brentford. I really, really hope that he can cope with it, and it's a brilliant club to go to, by all accounts. And I really hope he's going to be okay. Genuinely hope he's going to be fine. I really, really do. So yeah, so the Kidderminster preview will be available on Patreon on Wednesday, and it'll be available on YouTube on Thursday. If you want to become a Patreon, you're more than welcome to do so. You get advanced previews, and also there's advanced access to previews, I should say, and also, which will be going up later tonight as well, is AJ Palmer from the Kiwi Hammers. His content is coming up as well, for that matter. To be honest, guys, I might actually just drop Patreon and set up it as a membership as well, for that matter. I might just do that. Not 100% sure what I'm going to be doing yet, but so pop around, because at the end of the day, guys, it's not worth it. Patreon, for a channel of my size, it really isn't worth it. We've only got one still. I mean, Sharky says, I hope he does well at Brentford. Yeah, man, 100%. Really hope he does. Really hope he does. Where's his article gone? Hey? Where's his article gone? There it is. Yes, I might as well. I'm going to put it up on there on Patreon. Riley says, really excited to see him play again. Incredible player, but with the amount of medical and fan emergency and incidents at the moment, need to keep a good eye on him. 100% agreed there, mate. 100% agreed. Bum, bum, bum. New. But as I say, if you want to become a Patreon and get access to exclusive content, then you're more than welcome to. Links in the description. Only £2.50 or £3 plus VAT, depending on what you want to do. But yeah, so that is now available. So Wally, if you're watching this, mate, AJ's article's available on Patreon. So have a read of that. So where are we? So yes. Yeah, I mean, as I say, Riley, yeah, 100% agree with you, mate. We need to keep an eye. I'm sure at the end of the day, he must be in a good enough position. I mean, we're not talking about an Andy Carroll medical here. You know, he must be in a good enough position to have at least a short-term contract. Do you know what I mean? Excuse me. Right, so I did try Patreon the other week where I donated, but it wouldn't cooperate with me for some reason. get in contact with Patreon, mate. I know a few people have been having issues with it, which is one of the other reasons why. We're. I'm not really paying much attention to it. I mean, I'm still doing everything for it. But Chad, hello, mate. I think we should buy Calvin Phillips. He would be good backup if Rice gets injured. That might happen in the summer. It's not going to happen today, mate. There's no way that deal is happening in the next 34 minutes. Not a chance. Not a chance. Sharky says, Aaron Ramsey going to Rangers. They can't be paying much of his wages. Not necessarily, mate. Not necessarily. You never know. That's the other thing about Lingard as well. That apparently Man United wanted whoever was going to take him on loan. They wanted the club to pay 100% of his wages. Maybe that's the reason why Newcastle backed out. Could be an option as well. So, yeah. Just looking at the League One deals that have gone through so far, there's nothing. Dan Kemp, former West Ham player from Leyton Orient, some MK Dons. He'd be there with he'd be there with our boy as well, wouldn't he? Connor Coventry, be there with him. That's interesting. But yeah, really struggling. Come on, guys, come on. There's 8 you watching. Let's have some more conversation. Sharky says Phillips is a quality midfielder. He totally is. I really, really rate him. I can see why. Frank Newblay, or going from Colchester to Leyton as well. Leyton Orient. Interesting. Anyway, but yeah, no, he is a very, very good player. I mean, you don't get into your national squad if you're crap. Do you know what I mean? Even if it is England, you know, we've had some suspect players in there over the years, but not since Southgate's come in. Man United have just lost a young star of theirs. They're unlikely to sell. Exactly right, Riley. 100%. You know, if Martial hadn't have gone abroad, maybe that deal could have gone through. But yeah. League One. Any Plymouth news from your dad? Don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Didn't see it. Let me just see if I can put. If there's a done deal section. Got done deal. Where are we? Let's have a look. It used to be on Sky Sports' website. You used to be able to go in there and click on the clubs, but they don't do it anymore now, which is a bit odd. So Steven Sessegnon's moved to Plymouth from Fulham. That's right, yeah, on loan. So there you go, mate. There you go. Steven Sessegnon. So that's his career over by the looks of it. No disrespect to Plymouth, but if you're leaving Fulham, the age that Sessegnon is as well, for that matter, that move hasn't worked out because he's a junior, if I remember correctly. Sessegnon. Obviously, Ryan Sessegnon, and there's Stephen's brother, brother or his cousin. It's one of the two. Riley said, Martial, another despicable human we should not mention. Also, Van de Beeks. I always had doubt over the Lingard deal. Yeah, absolutely agreed, mate. Yeah, we won't talk about MG. We won't talk about it in any shape or form. But it's despicable. Absolutely despicable. And hopefully, if it's all proven to be correct, hopefully that guy's career's over. If it's all proven to be correct, in the ways that Mendy's should be when he comes out of loan, Ryan's brother. Exactly. Thank you, Sharky. I thought it was. I couldn't remember if it was his brother or his cousin. It was obviously one of the two. There you go. So club by club transfers. Here we go. Oh, okay. They're only doing it for Premier League clubs. All right. Yeah. Right. So JP, honestly, they've got Chelsea away in the cup, and he ain't shut up about it. Fair play to him, man. Fair play. At the end of the day, it's a big tie for him. Big tie. Chad says, I've heard that Liverpool are interested in buying Bowen. That rumour's been floating about that Klopp is an admirer of him. Whether they're actually willing to step up the price tag you will have in the summer is another matter. Oh, what? Hang on, just noticed. That's fucked. Sorry, guys. Where are we? That's bollocks. That is bollocks. Hang on. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Nope. Sorry, a little bit of administration work going on here. That made it just literally just genuine. Just come on. Come on. Yeah, that's it. Sorry about that. I had to fix that window. It looked a bit dodgy. Alfie, welcome. Hi, John. Any chance of signings tonight based on sources? What? Have you been watching anything? Seriously, mate. No, there's no chance in hell. No chance in hell, which is why we were sitting there talking about Plymouth playing Chelsea away in the FA Cup. It's just, honestly, man, it's just, there's just absolutely nothing to talk about from a West Ham perspective. Riley says, yeah, I took him down for the Leeds game and we lost, and I took him for the Brentford game and he lost, so he's not welcome with me to the London Stadium no more. Excuse me, I totally see your logic there, mate. Totally see your logic. Sharky says, looking forward to the cup game on Saturday. Definitely, mate. Will be a good atmosphere, I bet. Yep. As I say, for anybody that's watching that isn't going for the game and you're not watching it with friends and family, or maybe if you are, you're more than welcome to come onto the channel at 12:20 on Saturday afternoon, and we will be doing the live watch along for the game. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. The preview, such as it is, will be going up on Wednesday on Patreon and Thursday on YouTube. I might scrap Patreon at the end of the season, depending, because not many people are signing up to it, to be honest, which is totally understandable. So I'm just a small channel at the end of the day, and it's good prices, but it's nowhere near. I'm trying to make it as cheap as Patreon would allow me to. Alfie says, we're disappointing. Every other club has done something. Well, not everybody, but the majority of people. They know we need more strength to get Europe. If we don't lose our best players. Absolutely agreed, mate. Absolutely agreed. It's a catch-22. It really is. Jonathan, welcome back, mate. Hope you're all right. Chad says, I think we will play the youngsters in the cup against Kidderminster. I absolutely agree. And I've got a funny feeling Ariola's going to be in goal still. I know Mitch was saying earlier today that he thinks that Fabianski's going to be in goal, but I've got a funny feeling Areola will be. Riley, is that a good idea? Is that a good idea there, son? You're taking your dad for the Europa League game in March? Risky. Mark, hello, mate. If we don't sign anyone, won't this also affect the morale of the squad? Possibly. But the morale within the squad is fantastic anyway, and has been for a good couple of years now. So it might not. It might with certain players, possibly. But it might not. It might not in general. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what the performances are like. But I can't see it. I really, that rumor about Noble and Rice asking Moyes what the hell's going on has been debunked. John says, I'm very appointed. Do you mean disappointed that we did not get Jesse Lingard? That's the Newcastle supporter, Jonathan. There. Because mate, at the end of the day, Man United were trying to fleece them. John, didn't I say at the end of last season, when everyone was saying what's happened to Lingard, is he going to come to us in the summer? I said it, and most of you guys will be able to back me up on this. I said it's all down to Man United. They're the ones that are going to be pissing around, and I've been proven right. 2 transfer windows, it's been exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing. It's really, really disappointing. Riley says taking to his dad's the Europa League game. No, it's not. It's not a good idea at all. But I bought the beers last time, so he's paying for them. So it's a decent deal for me. Well, at least you get your money back. But yeah, no, with the whole Lingard thing, yeah, they were going to try and rinse Newcastle for it for as much money as they could. I tweeted about it as well. I said the Newcastle tax. And it's been confirmed, yeah, that Nat Phillips joins Bournemouth on loan from Liverpool. Don't even get me started on that one, honestly. Maybe we'll buy him in the summer. Who knows? But yeah, to go down to Bournemouth, yeah, it's a bit dodge. It's a bit dodge from that side of things. Right, so let's have a look at the confirmed transfers to see if anybody else in the Premier League has done nothing. Because I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is. So let's have a look. So Brighton, Burnley, Chelsea, Palace, Everton, Leeds. Leicester have bought nobody in. Leicester haven't done any business either. Fucking hell, 49 million that Liverpool played for Diaz. Jesus. Man City have only bought in that player, but he's not technically there because he's back on loan. Man United have done no business either. Neither have Norwich. That surprises me. Right, guys, seriously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players have left on loan from Norwich, and one has been sold without a figure being classed. Jesus, and they bought nobody in. Norwich are preparing for the Championship. They really fucking are. They've got rid of Dixon, Peters, Omotayi, Mumba, Bushiri, Hernandez, Martin, Soto, and Jordan Hugel's gone to Cardiff on loan. Southampton have done no business either. Sam McQueen's retired. Watts has gone to Crawley. Kane Ramsey's gone to Ross County, and Simeo has gone to Carlisle, and Lundulu has gone to Cheltenham. Spurs have done their business. Watford done their business. Wolves have only signed one player. So yeah, we're not the only club not to bring any more signings, and Norwich not bringing any more signings that's the big worry. The transfer window from a footballing perspective, Norwich are fucked. Norwich are absolutely fucked. Wiley says, where are we? Yeah, so John says, Man United can go and do one greedy pigs. Absolutely agreed, mate. Riley says, another player slipped through the net. Sharky says, get Colton Cole back. Riley says, Dele Alli to Everton is apparently under negotiation at the minute. Yep. It's all but confirmed, apparently. Sharky says, Seed Defoe has signed for Sunderland. Mate, he's only a few years younger than me. Not that much younger than me. He's what, 36, 37 now? Yeah, it's not good. Riley says, I like Norwich. I mean, for League One, it will absolutely fucking smash it. It will absolutely smash it. It'll get them. Well, Josh Major's gone to Stoke on loan from Bordeaux. Talking to Sunderland. Oh, okay, interesting. But yeah, Jermaine Defoe, even with the lack of pace it will have now, it'll still smash. It'll still get a good number of goals for him. Right, says I like Norwich a lot. Great goal at Watford. But Smith can't keep him up. Exactly the same as Fulham. We'll see him in 2 years. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, mate. They're preparing for the Championship. Judge says, I think we should let Randolph go out on loan to get more game time. That was the deal, but apparently he's going to get a new contract. Apparently, I did a video about it a couple of weeks ago. I was absolutely fucking fuming about that, and still am. We're not going to be signing we're not going to give Ariello a contract at this time. And Moy says he wants to keep hold of him. Well, why? It makes no sense. John says we are going to get Dan Bun. Well, it's Dan Burn. It's not Bun the way you've typed it, mate. You should. You know, but it's Dan Burn's great. He's a Geordie lad, born and raised, and he's a Newcastle supporter as well as a result. Oh, piece of grumble. But yeah, you know, it's yeah, so it's good. It's good for him. Good for him. If it goes through or not is another matter. But yeah, Matt Targett to Villa on loan. We should have been absolutely all over that. We really should have been absolutely all over that. Well, from Villa on loan, I should say. Should have absolutely. Newcastle have done very well. Trippier, Chris Wood, Guimaraes, and Villa on loan. And I say Matt Targett on loan. Very good deals. Oh, we got 30, 40, 80 million spelt so far. That's right, mate. It's a good thing no other Geordie fans are in here because you would have they would have torn you to pieces, I reckon. Well, it says Lampard at Everton is going to be is interesting as will be good. Will be good to see how he manages in Merseyside. Yeah, to a degree, mate. Yeah, to a degree. Be very interesting to see what happens on that one. There's a lot of fringe players at the club, not getting rid of really. Need getting rid of really. Yeah, agreed, mate. We saw that Masuaku, Yarmolenko, and then Randolph at least at the start of the window, saying all three were going to be sold. There was another one. It wasn't Diop. There's another player that apparently was going to be off as well. Fredericks. Apparently, all four of those were available. Were on the sale list. And like we said at the start of it, mate, West Ham has always been an one in, one out policy. So if we'd have sold somebody, we would have bought somebody in, but we didn't sell anyone. So that's not enough forward thinking for my liking. Not enough in any shape or form. Really isn't. So yeah, bollocks, mate. It's bollocks. Bollocks. All bollocks. Blah, 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 wank, blah, 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 bored, blah, 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 noise. Thank you to the one person that subscribed tonight. Thank you very much. much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Yeah, running out of things to talk about, guys. I'm going to try and keep this running for the next quarter of an hour. So come on. Let's talk about things. It doesn't have to, let's try and keep the subject off West Ham because there's not much to talk about the next few days. All right, so all right. John says, good to hear from you again, John, mate. Hope you are keeping busy as ever and keep up the good work on here. Thank you very much, fella. I'm always live, always content constantly going up. I'll say constantly, at least twice a week. You know that. So yeah, I'm always here. But yeah, so come on, guys. Let's give me your thoughts on Kidderminster. Give me your predicted starting 11 and also your predictions for the game. That'll make it interesting. So let's talk about that for the next quarter of an hour. Tell you what, let's fuck off, Riley. Don't get me started on him. You know we don't do politics on this channel, mate. Come on. Have you watched the Africa Cup of Nations at all? Asked Sharky. Not really, mate. No. I watched. I can't really get into it. I mean, no disrespect to it in any shape or form, but it's a tournament I don't really care about. I really don't. I know a lot of people have been watching it, obviously, because of the winter break and everything, you know, to get the football fix and stuff, but when there's no West Ham and there's no England, I don't really give a shit about any other football, to be fair. I really don't. Chad reckons 6-0. There's a twat in the chat, as there always is. But yeah, no, so come on, Chad, give us your starting 11 as well, for that matter. But yeah, no, the Africa Cup of Nations, I'm not really bothered. She says she thinks we will beat them on Saturday. Well, give us your score prediction and give us your starting 11. Let us know who you'd start. I'm not going to give you mine because obviously that's going to be up for the preview on Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah, I don't know. It's just I can't get into it. I really don't. I mean, I've tried. Believe me, I've tried to watch a few games, and I just can't. I can't do it. I can't. I mean, the atmosphere's dead. The football's pretty good, to be fair, but I get bored. I get bored. I really do. It's almost like, yeah, it's almost like when I used to watch football when I was younger, and I was just like, it's a team I don't care about, you know. Riley says, I can't help but laugh at that twat at the minute. I think it'll be like the Europa League game. Hopefully Areola is now on number 1 and Fabianski starts with the mix of youngsters and the likes of Noble, Crowell, etc. Well, I'm surprised Crowell's still here, to be honest with you. Really, really is. Riley's going to go with a 4-0 West Ham. Sheena reckons an easy 3-0. Sharky's the only one that's actually listened to me properly and put the starting 11 in. Says Areola in goal, Johnson, Dawson, Elise, and Fredericks at back 4. Not a bad shout. Socek and Crowell in defensive midfield with Fornals, Lanzini, Bowman, and Yarmolenko. Sharky reckons 4-1 West Ham. So yeah, not bad, mate. Not bad. I'd love to see Elise in again. He's a brilliant player. I really rate him. Really rate him. What else are we looking? Oh, all 4 of Watford's deals are all undisclosed. That's funny, isn't it? But yeah, I'm surprised that Crowell's still here. Fornals, Lanzini, Bowman, and Yarmolenko. Hang on, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you got 11. Then just she says you forgot Rice, Sharky. Not necessarily. He'll be on the bench, Sheena. I reckon. Oh, come on, autofocus, sort yourself out. Come on. There you go. Yeah. I don't think Rice will start. I really don't think Rice will start. And Sharky agrees with me. I don't think Rice will play. Yeah, I don't think he'll start. I think he'll be on the bench. If anything, I think he will be on the bench. I think it's gonna be a very, very interesting blend of youth in there. I really think it did. He shouldn't be needed. Absolutely agreed, Sharky. I think he'll be on the. As I say, I think he'll be on the bench myself. Well, he says that Sonny Perkins against Leicester, I think, was brilliant. He should start. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you, fella. Really do. God, this is an anticlimax, isn't it, eh? Christ almighty. I genuinely can't think of a time on a January transfer window that I'm this meh about it. I can't. I genuinely can't. I can't think. I mean, there's not been many January transfer windows, with the exception of when Socek came through on loan with the option to buy, and then Boeing came through a couple of years ago. That's it. That is it. The last time I was. Do you want you guys? I was very tempted not to do this broadcast. Very tempted, but I wanted to talk to you guys because I ain't spoken to you properly for a week or so. Cause typical West Ham though, isn't it? Exactly, Riley. Exactly. But yeah, as I say, I wanted to talk to you guys because we haven't spoken for couple of weeks. It's been a while since we've had a watch along. I mean, even in February, there's only 2 games that are away this in February. Everything else is at home. We've got Kidderminster, and then we've got and then week after that, week after next after that is Leicester away. That's it. Everything else is at home. Sharky says the transfer deadline is normally pretty rubbish. Yeah, I know, but at least we've got someone to talk about. Even if it might be someone we've no idea who it is, like it was with Socek and Bowen. I mean, Bowen, to a degree, we were able to do a little bit of research about and all the rest of it. But I don't know what all this stupidity is in the chat at the minute, but no, it is. It's at least we've had someone to talk about. We've been able to say something. We've been able to say that this, that, and the other. But it's just been bugger all this month. It really has been. So come on, guys. We've got 9.5 minutes left before the transfer window finishes, and what are we gonna do? Okay, sort yourself out. But yeah, no, so it's so disappointing. Really is so deflating. Is nearer the point. I might go back to talk to Yaz actually. If he's still broadcasting till midnight, I don't think he will. But if he is, I don't know, mate. It's just it's hard. It's hard, isn't it? It's hard being a West Ham supporter. I mean, to a degree, we are used to this. We are absolutely used to this. We're used to disappointment on transfer deadline day, but at least we've had someone in over the seasons. Rice says, well, people are talking about ambition. This transfer window will be a major concern for Rice and Bowen. People were arguing. Sky Sports rhetoric, mate. It's boring. Sharky Sheena says her son hasn't been to school for nearly 2 weeks. Well, it's the oh. God, Sky Sports have got some toy on tonight. Jesus Christ. But yeah, because it's the Easter break, isn't it? Not Easter break, it's the half term this week, isn't it? Chad says Areola, Johnson, Zuma, Baptiste, and Longello. I like that back four, mate. I really do. Noble, Vlasic, Fornals, and I think we'll have Bowen and Antonio up front Saturday. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're 2 players away, mate. You're supposed to be 11. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, you're missing one. He has the virus. Oh, bless him. Hope he's all right. Or is it 2? Hang on. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you're 1 player out, Chad. You got 10. You got 10 players in there. Jim White. It's like Lewis has been sarcastic there. I'm so happy we knocked down Upton Park. Love this next level of business we do now. Any other days, mate, I'd say we were troll, but you can't argue with that. You really can't argue with that in any shape or form. Welcome. But yeah. Ben Rama. Could happen. He's back with the squad. Actually, yeah, because I don't think Antonio's going to be playing on Saturday, mate, because he comes back. The last Jamaican game, if he's in the side, of course, is on Thursday, so I don't think he's going to be in the side. But I'll take it. But yeah, I get you thinking. He's fine. I can't wait for him to be back. He's doing my head in. Well, he's not missed that much school, because it's half term, isn't it? So yeah. You must have locked down Sheena, says Riley. So yeah. Antonio scored yesterday, I believe, says Sharky. Yes, he did. They still lost. If I remember correctly, Jamaica have lost their 2 games so far. He did score. Ryan says Antonio hasn't had a rest at all. Hasn't a rest all season, has he? Apart from that little niggle he had a couple of weeks back. Nah, not really, mate. No, we can't afford it. We can't afford to give him a rest. This is half the fucking problem. Why everyone's kicking off at the minute about the January transfer window is because we needed a striker to give him some competition and also some and a bit of a resting time because he's who said it? Mike McNamara, who was on Yaz's channel earlier, saying that it's he's a threat as a super sub, and 100% agree with him. 100%. You should really bring him down. You should really bring Antonio on as a super sub. Sharky says, international break in March, England playing 2 friendly games. Thanks for letting us know, mate. It's as much as I love England, I don't bother with friendlies. I can't stand them. I think they're pointless. The only time I'll ever watch an England friendly is when there's a new player in the squad, see how they get on. But other than that, I really don't care about them. Really don't care about them at all. I wonder if they're still going. You still going? No, I didn't think you would. Yeah. I mean, there's no point, is there? There's no point going on because there's nothing to talk about. Yes. A big problem ain't the injury, hamstring prone striker who hasn't had a rest of the season is our only striker until May. Yeah, mate, don't. Sam, hello, mate. Nice to see a new face. New name, Sam Fontaine. Do you think Moyes has the intention of making Bowen a centre forward, then potentially giving Vlasic more game time? Very possibly. Very, very possibly. I know a lot of people have been talking about that recently. 100% agree with you on that side of it. Can't see any other reason why he hasn't pushed for more for a new striker. Definitely back up. Yeah. Gina says, not yet sure when half term is, and I hated it, Riley. Try and tell a 10-year-old who has disability that he couldn't go. Was like talking to a brick wall. Takes after his mum then. Sharky says, David Gold bringing in Lingard to rush Green via helicopter, maybe. Not happening, mate. Not happening. Get over it. It's genuinely not happening. Not happening. Man United don't want him to go. They don't want him to come to us. As simple as that. So yeah, it's confirmed now. Newcastle have signed Dan Burn. So yeah. But yeah, honestly, guys, it's pathetic that we're in this position. But it's by their own making. Half term for my little sister is next week, Sheena. So there's a little glimpse of hope. Yeah, because I know a lot of some schools do it this week and some schools do it next week. But yeah, it's just convenient that the winter break is in the half term. Well, we'll know when it's the half term for Luke because he'll be doing his videos every day. He'll be doing live streams every other day. Bless him. Yeah. So unless anybody else has got anything to talk about, should we wrap it up here? Because we're just waffling for the sake of it, but it feels. So has anyone else got anything you want to talk about? This stream's 20 seconds behind live. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. That's all I've been thinking about over the last couple of years, mate, with GSB. Really go 50 seconds. She said, I'll have to find out because he's meant to be back on the 7th of February. Yeah. This time next week. So yeah, maybe that's what it is. So yeah, it might be a good idea. So, shall we conclude? Anyway, unless anyone's got any other business. Shall we conclude? I wonder who's live. How much chat? West Ham, Fan TV. Well, my lights clocked it. What for game on the telly? Do you know? I'll have a look for you now, mate, to be honest. Where are we? Well, my light's given up. So where are we? So fixtures. Blah, 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 blah. Tuesday. BT Sport. Live on BT Sport. So there you go. Live on BT Sport. So yeah. Well, cheers, Rachel, for that. Enjoyed that. Well, it's always great chatting to you guys, as always. But yeah, apologies that we didn't actually have anything really to talk about. Where are we? So get rid of that. Sam's asked, what European teams would you want to draw in the next round? Personally, I'd love Marseille to see Payet get the stick he deserves. I haven't really thought about it, fella, to be honest with you. Marseille would be fun. Obviously, we're all hoping for the Barcelona deal, but yeah. I think if Chad's finish off with Chad's Mark. I think if Lingard doesn't have, hang on. If Lingard doesn't get a good reception at Newcastle, then I think we'll buy him in the summer transfer window. Well, he's not going to Newcastle, so yeah. We can't buy, and Chad, we can't buy him in the summer because he's a free agent then. So he'll probably sign, which is nearer the point. But yeah, guys, in the meantime, thank you very, very much. As I said, the preview for the Kidderminster game is going to be available on Thursday on YouTube. If you want to go to Patreon, it'll be available on Wednesday. £3 plus VAT. Very, very cheap. A month. Not per video, it's a month. So guys, in the meantime, look after yourselves. And I will see you very, very soon. If I don't see you for the preview, I'll hopefully see you on Saturday lunchtime for the watch along. All the best now. Take care.